that day, hurricane was coming, and we had the finder reach out to us because this dog walked through her property super scared. Whoever is close is the one that will go immediately to help. So I was the closest one. When I saw her, I was just like devastated.
Dios mío, oh my God.
I'm like, she looks 10 times worse in person than what you actually see on the video. I was like, okay, now I can breathe. She's gonna be fine. So I took what I had here in my house. It was a bed, it was food, a blanket, and kept her that night.
It's okay. Okay? Okay.
Finally, we took her to the vet.
And pretty much everything came back cleared other than her bad nutrition and the severe ear infection.
Thank you. You're so pretty.
It was just pretty much just giving her constant showers and bath that would help her skin. I was the one that first bathed her. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to hurt this dog. But she was still so sweet, didn't bark once.
From the day that we rescued her to the next Wednesday, her skin already changed dramatically.
She was so willing to accept help and give us love right back.
I just bought like 10 toys.
She grabbed that toy for the first time and you saw her like, so happy.
You're such a good girl.
It sounds corny, but love changes everything. And I believe that also has helped her heal faster.
It's only been a month and a half, and it's crazy how much she has changed. She loves the foster brother too. They go for walks together.
Sandy's amazing, and she's helped kind of break that stereotype online. People just assume she's a big dog, she's a pit bull, she's going to be aggressive. And that couldn't be further from the truth.
Darwin and Freud are like watching a movie.
What are you doing?
They will not even do their own thing. They will go to each other. Darwin will literally chase him around the house for like an hour. And then it will switch. They're really brothers. But at first, Darwin would be on guard when Freud was around. During COVID, I was very lonely and very isolated. So I ended up getting Darwin. I took him out of his little travel bag and I put him up against my chest.
Ready? Let's do it.
And the minute he clung to me, he's never left. Darwin is crazy, but in a fun way. He wants to be involved in everything. If you're cleaning, he's on your shoulder. And he loves everybody, very outgoing. But through research, it shows that birds need to be together, and he was alone. I decided to show him the bird videos. He'll try and kiss them. It's really cute. So I figured he does need a companion. I found a family who was rehoming a white ringneck.
Give a kiss. Yeah, give a kiss.
Freud wanted to be Darwin's friend so badly. And at first, Darwin did not get close because Darwin doesn't like the fast movement, but he's gotten used to it. They have a little brother, big brother relationship. Freud learned so much from Darwin right from the first day. He watches Darwin play with the toy and he will mimic exactly what Darwin's doing. I do have another lovebird in the home, Poe. And she's like the little sister. The only time she gets involved is when there's food. I think they love their little flock.
Are you okay?
Because they are never really alone in the wild. It makes me feel good to be able to give them a good life.
You're such a goober. He's probably around 1,800 pounds, but he is just a gentle giant. Come here, buddy. When I go outside, Hank just comes running and will lay down in my lap and everything like he's just a big puppy dog. And then starts closing his eyes and just really relaxes. You're so gentle, Hank. Looking at Hank, people don't believe that all he wants is cuddles because he wasn't always as friendly as he is now. Hank actually kind of came into my life on accident. I was doing a lot of rescue, and so I went to go get a load of horses, and Hank just so happened to be there. He was only about 3 months old, so my friends talked me into bringing him home. He was taken away from his mom too early, so he kind of did go downhill a little bit. We had a vet take a look at him, and he was very standoffish.
What's wrong?
He was like thrashing in my trailer and kind of like ripping stuff apart. I went and sat in his pen, just kind of thinking that maybe he could get like a little used to me or something. The next morning I went out there and I brought him his food. I hung out with him. And then after about 30 minutes, he came over and he put his head on my feet. He really came around and wanted to be loved on by everybody.
I know. You're just a big lover.
Hank is the cuddliest water buffalo in the world. And if he's upset about something, he'll talk to you. No. He loves kids, like loves kids. Hank will lay down and my 2-year-old can like crawl all over him and pet his face.
Oh, you kisses are.
And I always tell them, you guys are the luckiest kids in the world because you have an 1,800-pound brother. I definitely had second thoughts when I brought him home. And then he ended up just being kind of the love of my life. Hank is special. Like, all he really wants is just to be loved. I'm really glad that I brought him home.
From the very beginning, we knew he's got a big personality. He's a tiny little guy. But it was so funny because he thinks he's just the biggest pig in the world. He loves to go in our bedroom and play in the piles of dirty clothes or clean clothes. Anywhere I went, he would just follow right behind me. He's not scared of anyone or anything. He came from a really bad situation where he wasn't receiving proper care. Our sanctuary veterinarian was doing a visit to a property. Our vet found Monty and he wasn't doing very well. That he was probably a few days old. I saw him and I just thought, oh my gosh, he's so tiny, but he's so cute. Up until 8 weeks of age, you really don't know if they're gonna make it. But now that he's grown up, we can finally say, okay, he's good, he's survived. As soon as that resolved, I saw he's got a big personality. He's always been very curious and funny and friendly. He would get the zoomies. If his favorite thing to play with really is human feet. And he's gotten older and he's gotten more rebellious. He still sleeps inside, but we are getting him more and more accustomed to being outdoors and being part of the pig herd. He just goes up to pigs, even if they're like 1,000-pound pigs. He just wants to prove himself. So he's pretty funny. Finally, when he started going outside, he started to learn pig behavior. So we gave him some watermelon and he wouldn't touch it until he learned from the pigs.
Good job, buddy. It's your first watermelon.
And now the mud hole is his favorite place ever. The first few weeks of life for him were very rough. I'm surprised that he survived. I'm just so glad that he's made it. I know that he's gonna have a really bright future.